Hey guys, it's KingStar Vithu here, and welcome back to another Real Madrid Career Mode episode on FIFA 17. And yeah, this will be the final episode of this transfer window in this season. Summer transfer window, the next transfer window will be in 2019. But yeah, so hopefully we'll make some new signings. And we got some messages right now, we'll just quickly check them out. And it looks like we've got acceptance from a lot of players. Renato Sanchez, Leon Bailey, Julian Brand, Ousmane Dembele, but I can't accept them all because I think we would be going bankrupt by then. But right now, since Leon Bailey has been requested specifically by you guys, so I'll offer him a contract, 25,000 a week for 4 years, and submit offer. Finally, Cenk. I forgot. I thought that was a contract acceptance, but no. Cenk takes so long to accept a transfer offer for a little player. What the hell? No, I think I made the offer for this guy back in the first episode of the season, so like 2 episodes ago, and I've only got acceptance from them now. Yo, never again make an offer with Cenk. But yeah, Julian Brand has accepted his contract, Renato Sanchez accepted his contract, and Ousmane Dembele. I have to decide between one of these guys to pick. Well, Renato Sanchez, I could just sign him right now. We did already sign Krcharwak. Do we need Sanchez? I mean, he is a good player. He'll be good to have, especially if Modric is going down. I think. You know what? I'll just put that on hold. I might sign him, I might not. Let's let days go by first. Alright, so Leon Bailey has finally accepted his contract. 25,000 a week for 22 million. We'll be losing. Just accept the offer and welcome him to the club. So I actually decided between Julian Brand and Ousmane Dembele. I'm gonna decide to go with Dembele right here. He is a year younger. I know it's gonna be 2 million more than Julian Brand, but he is a year younger. He does have a 5-star weak foot, which is a 1-star better than Julian Brand as well. So I'm just gonna go with him. I think he has a higher potential as well. I'm thinking he does. So we'll make another signing yet again, but that means we cannot sign Renato Sanchez, I believe. So 35 million is not gonna cut it. We have to sell a player to get that money for Sanchez. Alright, so we'll start this first game of the episode against Real Betis. This is also the first game in the league this season, and let's hope we start off this league with a good win. Alright, so for this game against Real Betis, I'm going to go with my strongest lineup right here. Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Bale, Pogba, James, Cruz, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, and Carvajal, and Courtois and goal. On the bench, I'm going to go with Donnarumma, Bellerin, Bailey, Iniesta, Asensio, Dembele, and Dybala. The reason why I'm going with Bailey, Iniesta, and Dembele is I want to give them a possible chance to make their debuts. I know Iniesta we signed early on the season, but we have not yet given him a debut. I know I think we played him in a friendly tournament, but that doesn't count as an official debut. So just to give him a chance to make a debut, I've put him on the bench. Doesn't mean that they'll make their debut in this game, but a chance at least. Alright, so we start off this game against Real Betis. We're playing this first game in the league away, and like I said, let's just hope we start this league off with a good start and get the 3 points and continue as league champions. Oh my goodness, I knew it. I knew it. Cruz was in the ground for a long time. Nah, I'm not having that. In starting the season, really? Tony Cruz injured. Please don't tell me he's injured for a long time. But I guess his injury has to give debut for Iniesta now. There we go. Andres Iniesta making his debut for Real Madrid. Kind of looks weird to see him in a Real Madrid kit. I bet you'll look even more weirder when you see him in an all-white kit. Just purple kit. It looks kind of all acceptable since Barcelona have a purple kit as well this season. So, but yeah, him wearing in white, it'll be definitely a weird thing to see. Alright, here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski tried to give a ball to. I intended to pass to Iniesta, but went to Ronaldo for some reason. Here's Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale gives to Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets a nice through ball to Paul Pogba. Pogba! What the hell? Nah, he hits a crossbar. Go for another Pug boom! And this time he hits over the crossbar. Wow, we were getting so close there. Alright, here's Iniesta. Iniesta still has a ball. And he's going to lose possession right there, man. Iniesta's now had a drop in rating. He's 83 overall, so he's not going to feel the same way as he would feel in the start of the career mode. He's not even starting for Barcelona. That's why they let him go for free. But here's Pogba on the breakaway. Doesn't have enough pace, so I have to give it back to Bale. Bale's will give it to Iniesta now. Iniesta. He's going to find James. James gives to Bale. Bale to Pogba. Pogba going to give it to Carvajal. Carvajal still on the ball. Carvajal trying to find James, but no. Alright, here's Iniesta, sends a nice through ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a nice fake shot in the box. Let's go for a finish, and it gets blocked by a defender. Alright, here's Cristiano Ronaldo now. Cristiano Ronaldo still on the ball. Let's go for a goal, and it gets saved by the keeper. Alright, here's Varane. Varane sees Iniesta. Iniesta tries to go for a finish, and it doesn't work out, and that's half time. Alright, here's Gareth Bale. He cuts back, does well right there, holds off that defender, still has a ball. Penalty! What? Oh, come on, ref. Taking the piss. Alright, here's Iniesta. Iniesta trying to go for a long range, but it gets blocked. Oh, nice dip from Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo still has a ball. So cut back. Works out nicely. Give to... Oh, what the hell? No, man. Why would I want to give to Lewandowski? James is right there. Alright, let's give it to Bale. Bale, give it back. Lewandowski goes for a shot. We get a corner now. Come on! I don't know if we got our own goal or Lewandowski's goal, but we scored in the 70th minute. It's a 1-0 lead for us. Off the set piece, I don't know what just happened there. Lewandowski went for the shot, but I don't think he got a good touch to it. Looks like he touched it with his hand. That has to be an own goal. That player had to tip it in. There we go. 1-0 for us. Not a great goal to score, but... No, actually, they gave it to Lewandowski. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, some fixtures stand out, and I think...
Oh, James Rodriguez through right there. Holy shit! It's 2-0 now. James Rodriguez makes another goal, and I believe that was Iniesta with the assist. Lewandowski gives to Iniesta. Iniesta sends it through with James Rodriguez. Tried to fight for the ball and wins the ball back. I don't know if he might get the assist now for that, but James Rodriguez calmly tucks it in. Oh, here's Sergio Ramos. Ramos trying to go for a finish. Oh my goodness, the keeper makes a nice save. And they could be on the counter attack right here if we don't win the ball back. It's a nice through ball to Lewandowski. Lewandowski cuts back, but he just loses possession like that. Alright, here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo probably sends it across. Keeper comes up. Marcelo's going to win that back. Give it back to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo try to go for a shot, and it gets deflected by our own player. Alright, even before I forget, let's make some substitutions right now. Let's actually take off James Rodriguez for... You know, Dembele could play the camp, so I want to give him a debut, so I'll put him on. And... let's actually take Iniesta off for Bailey. I know he can't play center mid, but I want to give him a debut, and Iniesta is really tired, more tired than Ronaldo is, so might as well just switch those guys. And that's a full time. Our new debuts don't get a really enough time to play, but they officially made their debut actually. So, and Iniesta getting a good load, chunk of time to play, getting subbed on in the game and subbed off at the same time. So, alright, so a man of the match goes to James Rodriguez. He did get the second goal for us. He gets a 9.4. Lewandowski scoring the first goal gets an 8.2. Cristiano Ronaldo gets an 8.3. And Andres Iniesta on his debut gets a 7.8. Dembele and Leon Bailey did not have played enough time, but they get the standard 6.2 rating. Alright, so we get some another bad news right here. Toni Kroos with a broken ankle will be out for 3 months. That is some big bad news right here. That means Luka Modric or Kucharyak have to replace Toni Kroos from now on, and that means Iniesta might get more playing time now because of that. Alright, so we're coming near to the end of the transfer deadline day, and I decided to I fixed the budget and everything. Offered him a new contract. This time I offered him 5,000 less than the last contract, and this time I could actually afford him. So I'm gonna actually accept this deal and allow him to come to Real Madrid for 35 million. Alright, so we're on transfer deadline day right now, and you can see them right there. We spent 160 million in this transfer window, and we've only gained 800k, and that was off that one player. I think his name was Raul Jimenez. He's at the bottom of the players going out. He's the only player that we made profit on. Everyone else, like Iniesta, we got on free. For Kucharyak, we paid money for. Tal, we paid money for. Bailey, we paid money for. Dembele, we paid money for. So those 4 players in total would probably equal, and Renato Sanchez. He's not on the list showing. I guess he's the latest addition. So those 5 players all equal 160 million. It's not bad, but to be honest, all those 5 players, well, except for Kucharyak, would probably be on a third team. Well, actually, Tal could be on the second team as well. Actually. Alright, we see the transfer offers right now. We have an offer for Bento Negrao, youth player that we signed, we brought up in our youth camp. So Real Zaragoza is offering 1-year loan. I'll gladly accept that and let him go. 18-year-old, 68 overall right wing. And now we have a transfer offer, a buy offer actually this time, for Marco Asensio from PSG. They're wanting 71.5 million for him, and I know I should be rejecting this deal, but I'm gonna counter offer that I know they won't give me right here. 140 million for Marco Asensio. 22 years old and he's already rated 88 overall. Come on, no way. Alright, so now this time it's Manchester United making an offer for a 24-year-old, 90 overall rated striker, Paulo Dybala, Argentine. He could be going to the Premier League if we take a 99 million offer. That's a lot of money actually, but honestly, I don't need to sell him. Why should I sell him? I'm going to counter offer, but this is Dybala we're talking about, so 200 million. 200 million. Man United, if you could pay that, I'll gladly let him go for 200 million. I've never seen a player ever actually go for 200 million at all in career mode. And what? PSG come up with a counter offer. All they did is just up the previous bid by 6 million. No, man, come on. 140 million. Pay up PSG. I know you have the money, but I highly doubt you have that much money. Alright, so Man United come with a counter offer of not just 102 million. I think they went for their max budget possible, and they gave me 102 million plus 1,272. Actually never seen a team offer making an offer like that. I know I've seen like many YouTubers and many other players offer some weird amount like that, but I've never seen a team make an offer to me like that. So that's kind of weird, but again, I'm gonna counter offer 200 million. God damn it! And I can't even change that too. So whatever. 200 million and £2. That's weird. And PSG, they come back with another counter offer. This time is much better than last time. 85 million, but again, I'm counting an offer with 140 million. If they could pay that, then they could take him. Alright, so Man United say that he's not worth it. Exactly what I expected them to say. So that's gone. And PSG drop out as well. So we're keeping Asensio and Dybala. Alright, so now we have received a transfer offer from Martin Odegaard. The young Norwegian player that had a lot of hype when he first came to Real Madrid 2 years ago. In real life, I mean. He's now 19 years old in the career mode, 79 overall rated. and Man City come with a 16 million offer. And to be honest, I'm actually don't mind actually let him go. Martin Odegaard, his potential in this game is not that high anymore. I think it's like 83 is his potential. But yeah, I've always thought of using him as like a third choice midfielder. So I really don't have, but 16 million I don't think it's enough, so I'm gonna counter offer. Although they my executive says 16.5 is probably what he would probably mostly go for, but I'm gonna do something else right here. 30 million for him. 30 million for Odegaard, and I'll take it. And which I highly doubt that's gonna happen now since we're in the last hour of the transfer window. But here's the top deals right here. 69 million. United signed Harry Kane from Tottenham Hotspurs, and again, Man United signed another striker from Inter Milan, Mauro Icardi, for 57 million. And third highest is another striker, Voland, going from Bayer Leverkusen to Atletico Madrid for 42 million. And those are the top deals. I know we have made some high signings right now, like Dembele and Sanchez, 35 million. I don't know how much Kuchawiak and Jonathan Tah went for, but they went around the same price, but they're not good enough to make the top 3 deals. And that's the latest deals that we have so far. It's all loan deals or Bor. I never heard of that player. He left Atletico Madrid to Roma. Alright, so I'm just looking at the player that's leaving on international duty, and holy shit, how many players are leaving our team just to go international? I've never seen this happen. Like, I think we have a total of 20 players actually leaving. That should be a world record. I don't think any other club team has that many players on their first team leaving for international duty at the same time. Yeah, that has to be a record right here. We have Marco Reus and Jonathan Tah going to Germany, Carvajal, Ramos, and Asensio going to Spain, Courtois going to Belgium, Pogba, Dembele, and Varane to France, Sanchez, Guerrero, and Ronaldo going to Portugal, Donnarumma to Italy, Kuchawiak and Lewandowski to Poland, Odegaard to Norway, Bale to Wales, Moore to Turkey, Nathan Olsen, youth product that we created, going to Canada, Marcelo to Brazil, and yeah, that's all it. Alright, so transfer deadline day has finally ended, and a total of 326 million and 350,000 has been spent on just that one day. Alright, since we gone through and got rid of the first league game of the season, I'm to decide to simulate this game. Real Betis should have been a game that I should have simulated, but since it was the first game of the season, I decided to play it. So this game I'll simulate it, and I'll probably simulate it with my first starting lineup, minus obviously Toni Kroos since he's injured, so Modric will be starting over him. So other than that, it's pretty much the same. We are the home team too, so we should be getting the win. There we go. 5-0 result against Deportes Alaves. Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Pogba, and Carvajal with the brace. And Ramos did get a small injury, but hopefully it's not for too long. We do have an international break coming soon now. Holy shit, man. With the torn quadrant muscle, Sergio Ramos will be out for 8 weeks. Holy shit, no way. That's the second player that we lost through injury. Alright, so we're back in the league now after international duty, and we'll just simulate this next game against Las Palmas in the league as well. And for this game, I'll be using my... Oh shit. Yeah, I'm going to be using my starting lineup. I saw Tah and I was like, wait, did I choose the wrong team? But no, I chose the right team. Sergio Ramos is still injured. And we simulate the game and we get a loss. Okay, well, not bad. Okay, whatever. Lewandowski scored a goal for us, but we still lose this game. Alright, so I'll end this episode off with the game against Benfica in the Champions League group stage. And our group looks like this: Real Madrid, Spurs, Benfica, and Celtic all in our group. We're in Group G, so I mean it looks sort of an easy group. Spurs should be easy to beat. I believe we did, yeah, we just beat them in the Copa Europe, so recently. It was 1-0, I think, when we saw this, so they're going to be a tough team to beat nonetheless, but Benfica, equally tough as well. Celtic should be the easy team. Wait, what? I. How old is Bale? I don't think he's that old. He had to be dropping. He already dropped. Nah, come on. Bale wasn't even that high rated. He was just a 90 rated overall. And he's already dropping now, 89. Oh my goodness, we're getting to that point. Ronaldo, I mean, I'm thinking by the end of the season he'll be like 87, 86 overall, but jeez. Okay, whatever. Dybala, Ronaldo, and Bale will be our front three. James, Pogba, and Krchawiak will be in midfield. Marcelo, Nacho, Varane, and Bellerin will be in defense. Courtois will be in goal. And bench we have Donnarumma, Carvajal, Royce. I decided to put Sanchez on the bench so he could potentially get his debut for Real Madrid, and that too against his first team that made him big, Benfica, Lewandowski, Costa, and Asensio. Alright, so we start off this game against Benfica, first game in the Champions League group stage in this season, and we're playing at home right now against Benfica, so let's hope we start the Champions League off on a good start and get the 3 points. Nice play right here. James Rodriguez now. We'll give it back to Krchawiak. Krchawiak, what the? Okay, we got a corner at least. Alright, let's take this corner short. Give to James Rodriguez. We'll send a cross. Keeper's going to come out. It goes to Nacho. Nacho has the ball now. Give it back to Marcelo. Krchawiak. To Varane. Okay, I meant to give to Pogba, but whatever. Bale will take that. Now Varane to the Pogba. Alright, here's Dybala. And it gets blocked. Alright, okay. Jonas for Benfica scored the first goal. And now we're losing the game in our first game in the Champions League. I mean, I guess that's what I get for playing Nacho instead of Jonathan Tah, but honestly, Sergio Ramos injured. Jonathan Tah looked pretty tired after the last game. And I just put Nacho Fernandez, but yo, he sucks at defending, man. He's a better fullback than he is a center back. Oh, come on, referee. What the hell is that? Give him a red card. Screw that player. Oh, that's just yellow. Holy shit, I don't want to take a L in my first Champions League game in the season. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was a nice through ball to Dybala, but it just gets intercepted. Alright, Cristiano Ronaldo still somehow has the ball. They give it to Marcelo. Marcelo. Now Pogba. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. We still have the ball. Give it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to go for a goal. Come on. We have to find the back of the net. Alright, here's Nacho Fernandez trying to go for a goal, but we get a corner now. Alright, we'll take this corner short. Give it to Marcelo. Marcelo now sends it across. And it gets cleared away. Varane's going to win it back. Give it to Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Let's go for a shot. Ronaldo chips the keeper, but goes way over the bar. You know what? Let's make some substitutions. Let's take off Krchawiak and put on Renato Sanchez. Let's take off James Rodriguez off for Marco Royce and Bale for Douglas Costa. Oh, nice steal from Ronaldo. Here's Ronaldo now on the ball. We give to Dybala. Dybala to Douglas Costa. To Nacho Fernandez. Trying to go for a goal. It's the 90th minute. We need to find an equalizer right here. Let's take this corner short. Give to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa not going to cross it. He's going to run with the ball actually. Our keeper was up as well. Let's go for a shot. The keeper saves it. We're going to take the L at home as well in our first ever Champions League group stage game. Alright, so man of the match goes to a Benfica player, Rafa, who got the assist for the only goal to Jonas. He gets 8.3. Jonas gets a 7.9, and our players don't really get, like, not only a handful of players got over a 7 rating. Everyone else just played under 7, and I think 7. If you get a 7.0, you played average, and below that it's just below average. But to be honest, I think we played really good in the second half. It's just that we had a poor like first 25 minutes or something in the game. Alright, so that'll be it for the episode right here. We did pick up a loss in the last game, and we also picked up a loss in the league as well when we simulated it. So that's 2 losses back to back in a row. We're not running in a good form right now. Maybe we lost that game because we lost the game that we actually simulated. I don't know. It could have been that, but whatever. Hopefully we'll pick it up, our form back up, and start winning games again. Yeah, so we finished the transfer deadline day in this episode. Played our first Champions League game, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We signed a bunch of new players in this episode as well. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. It really helped me a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time, the next episode.